Shalom, Israel. My name is Officer Kayad Ban out of ISUPK, Jamaica. ISUPK started 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. ISUPK is run by Commanding General Yahana, the one man with the rank and the authority to lead Israel at this time. I say Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Barakathum to my brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alafan Ba'asham Yahweh Shai to my sisters. Alright, so we're going to talk about the Christmas celebration. You understand? And the celebration of Christmas. You understand? Our people grew up over here in this captivity and we celebrate the oppressors' holiday called Christmas, Valentine's Day, and all them other holidays there. See? But them holidays are evil. You understand? And the oppressor, what he does, him tell we say it have something to do with Jesus in the Bible, our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. When in fact, them celebration and them holiday, you know what I mean? They were before even Yahweh Shai was even born. You understand? And these were things that the Most High was chastising us for partaking in and warning us not to partake in before Yahweh Shai even born. You understand? But these traditions, these evil customs are kept alive inside of the Christian church, which is further reason why we tell you, come out of the Christian church, because the Christian church is nothing but the house of Satan. All these ancient pagan and Babylonian, well, Babylonian is pagan. These Babylonian religions and these pagan, you know what I mean, customs, you understand? Them come to life in the Christian church. That's why we tell us, come out of the Christian church. You understand? So without further ado, we are going to jump into some article right now. Remember to like this video, share it around on all social media platforms. You understand? Yeah, man. And don't celebrate Christmas. None at all. Don't celebrate it. If you celebrate Christmas, you are breaking the laws of the Most High, and you are participating in idolatry. You understand? So this article says the dark origins of Christmas. You understand? It says Christmas is coming up, so I thought we should explore the dark origin of Christmas. Saturnalia, right? Saturnalia, the ancient Roman beveled that Saturn was the god of agriculture and ruled over the earth in a period known as the Golden Ages, when humans enjoyed produce without having to farm and labor for it. All right, so them say, you know what I mean, Saturnalia is to commemorate such a time. You understand? Well, I guess this time what them are talking about is before the flood and before Adam fell, when, you know what I mean, the earth was just bringing out produce. You understand? I'm assuming, see? The celebration is believed to be held around the time of the winter solstice, which celebrates the sun coming back to the life and being unconquerable, right? This holiday was celebrated by attending temples dedicated to Saturn, where priests would conduct ceremonies, slaves would eat with their masters, speak freely, and dress in colorful party attire. See them way like how them celebrate Christmas today. So them make you know, say, Christmas is tied to this ancient pagan custom called Saturnalia. You understand? This one time a year when the slaves get them day off. You understand? During this period. You understand? I see them thing today. You get, you know what I mean? You get what I call it, holiday. Some people get holiday from work. You understand? You get to spend time with the family, so to speak, and all them things there. But under the worship of another God, you understand? I'm going to continue reading. Many of the traditions were observed for Christmas today. Slakia. Many of the traditions we observe for Christmas today were observed for Saturnalia. Right. So them tell us say many of the Christmas traditions come from the worship of Saturnalia. See? People wouldn't attend work, school, exercise, courts, would and justice systems would not be operational, and no one could declare war on this day. You know what I mean? Well, that was their belief that no war could be declared. But of course, we know the Most High don't respect these heathen holidays. And I pray the Most High, you know what I mean, disrupt their celebration and make World War III heighten. But that's just me. See? People would have elaborate feasts that everyone would partake in. The wealthy would donate to the poor, and children would receive tithes. Mistletoe was hung as a symbol of peace, right? And you know that mistletoe is synonymous with Christmas as well. See? Talking about, you know what I mean, kissing somebody under the mistletoe and all them things there. All of this is pagan, idolatry, evil. See? Let me continue reading. Love and understanding. People would elect a king of the Saturnalia who would symbolize how the gods could come and turn establishment humans made upside down. The tradition later became Lord of the Misrule. All right. The birth of Jesus is unknown, but it definitely isn't on the 25th of December. You know what I mean? As baby lambs are born in spring and not the dead of winter, right? Because in the Bible, it basically give you a clue as to when Yahushua was born, right? It did not give you a date, but it give you a clue as to the time, you know what I mean? Or the time of the year when Yahushua was born. You understand? And that was not in December, that was not in winter, that was more like in the spring. You understand? So this article I make you know that, of course, Yahushua was not born in December 25th, right? Let me continue reading. In the 4th century, Pope Julius, listen now, listen this carefully. In the 4th century, Pope Julius, this is after Yahushua, you know what I mean, died. See? In the 4th century, Pope Julius the first decided to formally make the birth of Christ on the 25th of December. So this was a man who you know what I mean, who now declared that Jesus was born on the 25th of December. This is not biblical, but yet still the Christian church push this sentiment as if it is in the Bible. That's why we tell you to come out of the Christian church. You have to come out of the Christian church. Being inside of the Christian church is you being inside of a cult. You understand? A cult riddled with pagan, idolatrous, you know what I mean, customs. You need to come out of the Christian church. See? So this Pope Julius the first, him decide, say, here we go on. You know, say, we are going to make Jesus born on December 25th. Because you know, Christianity is this made up thing. It's not real. It not have nothing to do with the Bible. It's just a lot of pagan customs mix up, you know what I mean, and hijacking our, what I call it now, our culture as the Israelites. So the heathens, the Romans, them hijack our culture and add paganism in it and create Christianity. That is what Christianity is. You understand? When the Bible is the book about the Hebrew Israelites, the Jews, it has nothing to do with Rome, nobody else, no religion, nothing at all. But after we were, you know what I mean, expelled out of our land and overthrown by the same Romans who Julius the Pope is a part of, then now them take with things and mix it up in a one bag of filthy, disgusting activity. Then, let me continue reading. So it said, in the 4th century, Pope Julius the first decided to formally make the birth of Jesus on the 25th of December to merge together the practices of Saturnalia to keep the recently converted heathen population happy and to carry on a form of tradition, right? So now they are converting to Christianity because these same Romans kill our king. The same Jesus what them talk about, these same Romans kill him. See? The white man, the Romans, they are the oppressors. See? Kill our king, and because our king's message is now spreading, same like how the ISUPK message is spreading. See? Them want to hijack it. You know what I mean? Them want to hijack it. And you see a lot of that going on right now with enough of these fake Hebrew Israelites. You understand? Hijacking the truth and mixing it with all sort of foolishness. You understand? And you see it with the Christian church now telling you that Jesus is indeed black. You know what I mean? But not telling you that you are the children of Israel and you should not be in that very same church. They might try hijack it. At the same thing, the Pope at this time, after them slay with king. See? And the teachings have become so widespread. Now them decide to, you know what I mean, absorb it into them fake religion. You understand? Let me continue reading. There was a dark side to Saturnalia. Gladiators and other strong men were sacrificed to Saturn and his wife, Lua. Lua was considered the mother of destruction, and for 10 days around the festival, men were killed as offering to the god and the goddess. You understand? So, that is another dark side of it. See? So, now them will tell you about the Yule tile or the Yule feast. The ancient Norse people used to celebrate Yule tile at the time of the winter solstice. It is related to the wild hunt where Odin would travel between the worlds of the living and the dead. Because of this, there was an increase in supernatural activity, or a so-called superstition. Superstition would be the proper term. Because that is the reason why we believe in ghosts and one bag of foolishness. Because we got that from the oppressor and through, you know what I mean, the Christian customs that came with the oppressor. You understand? So them say supernatural activity increase, but in actuality, no such thing happen. More than people just get more superstitious. See? Which includes the undead to be able to walk the earth. You understand? Which, you know, that word don't even make sense to me because the undead would be the living. Anyway, you know what I mean? Everything about Christianity is strange. See, it was a time of feast, drinking and lovemaking. The event of modern hit focused on females and was a fertility event. And let's just get to the chase. It was an orgy. All kind of sexual deviancy was taking place. You know what I mean? Nowadays, realize it is hard to find articles that tells you the real truth as to what was taking place during the time of the Yule season and Saturnalia. See? They were having sex with children, orgies, human sacrifices, all of them things that take place. You understand? Let me continue reading. People would celebrate Yule by sacrifices animals such as horses to the gods. They were sacrificing children. Anyway, and taking asparagus and painted the statues with the blood of the sacrificed animals as a way of honoring them and for the warmer month to come. Many traditions of Yule still are practiced today. Odin, a large older man, listen to this, then with a long white beard, would fly in the sky on his 8-legged steed and deliver toys and presents to children on Christmas Eve by slipping down chimneys, and children would stuff sacking with a straw as an offering for him and leave them by the hearth. Right. So what that sound like? That sound like Santa Claus. Of course, we know that the real Santa Claus or Saint Nick Zane was, you know what I mean, a black man living in Russia who used to, you know what I mean, give gifts to the orphans, you know what I mean, in Russia, the poor orphans. But what they did was they made them fused them two story of Odin and created Santa Claus. Odin and Saint Nick and created Santa Claus. You understand? But this is idolatry. You understand? And that is what the Christian church, because the Catholic Church is the mother of Christianity, you know. You understand? Of course, Catholicism or whatever they call it is basically a religion by itself right now, but it is the mother of Christianity. It is where Christianity get all its customs from. You understand? Traditions of a Yule boar or Yule log and Yule singing are still present in the form of a Christmas ham, Christmas log, Christmas caroling. Right. So all of this, you know what I mean, manifest itself in Christmas. There was plenty of merrymaking, drinking, dancing, singing, and lovemaking during the Yuletide, right? Notice how them say lovemaking. This is really sexual orgies. You understand? Sexual, what do I call it now? What do I call it? Whole heap of sexual filthiness taking place, homosexuality, lesbianism, all sort of filthiness used to take place during, you know what I mean, this Christmas period. And it still happened today. And that is the Christmas spirit. You understand? That is the spirit that everybody is in when them go out to celebrate Christmas. And that is why it is evil. Because all kind of, you know what I mean, adultery, fornication take place during this time. Because that is the spirit where I come from, Saturnalia and the Yuletide. You can't escape it. You're partaking it. That is what you're going to do. That is what will, you know what I mean? And that is the reason why sexually transmitted diseases are so high in times like this. Because it is in the spirit of the worship of Saturnalia. You understand? It's so interesting how the traditions of ancient people have been passed down and continue, you know what I mean, to be practiced today. You understand? And it is interesting indeed, but it is because of the Christian church. You understand? Which wall up the Bible, claiming that the Bible, you know what I mean, they are the authors of the Bible, when in fact they push these filthy customs on you and your children. You understand? And then you wonder why so much children go missing during them time. Yeah? You send them out in a time that is celebrating of, you know what I mean, some ancient pagan, you know what I mean, holiday that have to do with, you know what I mean, all manner of evil. So evil follow those who celebrate it. You understand? We're going to jump to another article. We're not going to read all of this one this time, but you know what I mean? Just to show you the evilness of this filthy, disgusting holiday. You understand? See? It says, we find other cultures with the same God, only with different names, such as Tammuz. And why we jump right or so? Because Tammuz is the son of Nimrod and his mother, Semiramis. Nimrod is the father of Christmas. You understand? And Semiramis is Easter, or Semiramis. You understand? She's Ishtar, her name. She has so many names. Nimrod is this Ethiopian, you understand, Cushite, you know what I mean, who was the king of the land of Babel, or Babylon, which is Ethiopia. See, he built a tower to go and fight the Most High because he did not want the Most High to flood the earth again. You understand? This Ethiopian, the Most High confounded the languages of the people building the tower, separated the people, you know what I mean? And after that, Nimrod fell. You understand? After Nimrod fell, now his mother claiming that he's not dead, but his body, his spirit is in some Christmas tree, that evergreen tree that's shaped like a cone. Force people to bring gifts to that tree. You understand? And if they did not bring gifts to that tree, their head would be hung on that tree, and that is where you get the Christmas celebration. The Christmas tree decorations. See? Let me jump down. This assimilated traditions. It is interesting to see how it is interesting to see how these Roman pagan traditions have transcended time and have been assimilated by our modern culture. But even more astonishing is the fact that they were adopted by the Christian church, right? Because we all thought the Christian church was this house of God, when in fact it is the house of idols. See, in ancient Rome, the Saturnalia festival was a type of winter carnival that encouraged drunkenness, which we see in every Christmas celebration. And orgies, what is orgies? You know what I mean? Rampant group sex. That's what take place. An event is coming up here in Jamaica, filthy, disgusting event that they will allow open sex to take place. That is in the spirit of Saturnalia. And what they do now, them put Yahweh's name and it talking about it's Jesus, it's the celebration of Jesus, when in fact it has existed long before Jesus was born, and it was riddled in filthiness and evil. Zin? So that is what Christmas is all about. But the Bible tell you what Christmas, you know what I mean? The Bible tell you that you should not celebrate these heathen holidays. You understand? From in a Jeremiah time, the Most High warned about them holidays. See, this is the book of Jeremiah 10, verse 2. And it said, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Right? So the Most High tell us, don't partake in Saturnalia or so-called Christmas. That is the ways of the heathen. In time past, you were the Christmas present. How can you be celebrating a holiday given to you by a slave master? I mean, I understand that. The slave master give you a holiday, you celebrate it. How that? You can't celebrate what your slave master give you. You should find out the customs that your foreparents used to celebrate and celebrate that. Why would you celebrate the custom of the people who murdered your foreparents? And to top it off, you go off into all of the filthy, lewd activities. The filthy, you know what I mean, disgusting behavior them. Where the heathens them go off into. And then you wonder why we are like this as a people. We're destroyed because we go off into the filthiness, you know what I mean, of the heathens. Against what the Most High told us to do when he said, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathens. So you must not celebrate Christmas and be not dismayed at the sign of heavens, right? Talking about Saturn, the Saturnalia. Because that is what Christmas is, the worship of Saturn and the sun god. For the heathens are dismayed at them, right? Because them feel like Saturnalia or worship of Saturn will give them good luck for the New Year's. They will get good crops. You know what I mean? The farms will produce more produce. That is what the heathens believe. And in commemorating that, them do all kind of filthy things, thinking that that will bring them blessings for the New Year's. They are dismayed at the signs of heaven. But you are not allowed to be dismayed at the signs of heaven. Verse 3. For the custom of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest. The work of the hands of the workman with the axe. Right? So the same way them cut that evergreen tree out of the forest. Right now here in Jamaica, you hear say them a grow evergreen tree. Them a grow Christmas tree. It is vain. The Bible make you know say it's vain. Vanity, no meaning. As a matter of fact, it will be a snare to you. You will be destroyed because you celebrate Christmas. More crosses are going to follow you next year than this year. Because you celebrate Christmas. Let me repeat. More crosses are going to follow you next year than this year because you celebrate Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, you are reigning the crosses for next year. You understand? Verse 4. They deck it with silver and gold. They fast it with nails, with the hammer. So them decorate this tree where them cut out of the forest with silver and gold. Isn't that the Christmas tree? Isn't that the Christmas tree? That is the Christmas tree the Bible tell you for burn out. You understand? They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must need be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them. And why it say be not afraid of the Christmas tree? For the same reason what I tell you a while ago, Nimrod mother claimed that Nimrod spirit in the Christmas tree. And if you don't bring gift under the tree, your head, Nimrod will come cut off your head and put it on the tree. And that is where them get the Christmas decorated from. But back in the days, they used to be afraid of the tree because they know the story, the same story about Nimrod. They knew this story and was afraid of the tree. Dopey story. Dopey story. You understand? Nothing but dopey story. The same little dopey story them about rolling calf and one bag of foolishness. But them tell we and traumatize we when we're young. This is no different. And people used to be afraid of the Christmas tree. You understand? But the most I make you know say, for they cannot do evil, neither also it is in them to do good. So Nimrod can't bless you if you put a gift under the tree, and Nimrod can't do you nothing if you don't put a gift under the tree. You understand? And in other words, you won't be blessed when you celebrate Christmas. And you won't be cursed if you don't celebrate Christmas. Don't follow the Christian church and, you know what I mean, the oppressor. Then we know that the oppressor gave us Christianity. Don't follow them thinking that if you don't celebrate Christmas, something is wrong. Nothing wrong, just leave Christmas alone. Left the white man for celebrate Christmas. You understand? Yeah, man, love Christmas alone, man. It not have nothing to do with you. Once upon a time, you used to be the Christmas gift. You was the Christmas gift. Them used to put a bow around your neck and send you as a gift to another plantation owner. How the hell you celebrate Christmas? Or if you celebrate Christmas when once upon a time you was the Christmas gift from one slave master to our next. You should have born Christmas. Any kind of knowledge, if you had any self-worth and any love for yourself and your people, you would say, born Christmas. But even today we know that even the Rastafari community celebrate Christmas. Even them celebrate Christmas. So it's like, you know what I mean? All that we have gone off into this, you know what I mean? Idolatrous, we have living. But trust me when I tell you, you celebrating Christmas are going to make the Most High angry. Because you have a covenant with the Most High, not the heathens. You see the white man get richer for Christmas. What happened to you during Christmas time? You get poorer. You spend your money, you save up your money and spend all of it in Christmas. And then come New Year's, you're poorer. That is one technical way in which you become cursed. That is just one. And then the Most High just going to unleash more curse by you. And next year I go worse than this year. Because you celebrate Christmas. You won't die, you know, brother, if you don't celebrate Christmas, you know. You're not going to dead, you know. As a matter of fact, you're going to have more money in your pocket when you don't celebrate Christmas. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win when you don't celebrate Christmas because we love the heathens. And we you know what I mean? We find joy in these filthy, disgusting holidays that the heathens pass down to us, that our oppressor passed down to us. We can't reject it. We can't resist. And because of our loss, we know say Christmas time is the easiest time to get some front. You spend your money because every whore is out there looking for somebody to buy them a drink or buy them something. So because of your lust, you go off in the Christmas orgy of Saturnalia. Because you're lustful and you come back with some, you know what I mean, sexually transmitted disease. You understand? And then of course, you understand? So, love out the Christmas celebration. Let go that now have nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? This year we are celebrate, you know what I mean, a Hanukkah, the Feast of Dedication, which is what our foreparents used to celebrate. You understand? Let go the Christmas business and tune into ISUPK and celebrate, you know what I mean, a Hanukkah with us. That is what your foreparents used to celebrate. And with that, like this page. You understand? Like the video, share it around. Don't know the thing, but this is ISUPK Jamaica under command in General Your Honor. Shalom.